Breaking news for all Minnesota Vikings fans. This just dropped, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. If you're serious about staying on top of everything Vikings, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. You won't want to miss what's coming next in this video. Now, we all know that quality backup quarterbacks in the NFL are a rare breed. When your starter goes down, you're left with either a young guy still finding his feet, a washed-up vet hoping for one last shot, or an unproven player who might just surprise you. But here's the cold, hard truth. Turning to your backup QB often signals the end of your playoff hopes for the season. And no one knows that better than the Minnesota Vikings. Remember last year when Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles? The Vikings finished the season with 3 different backup quarterbacks and still managed to stay competitive despite a disappointing 7-10 record. So what are the Vikings going to do this season? Well, let's talk about Sam Darnold. The Vikings brought him in not just as a backup, but as the guy to hold things down while rookie J.J. McCarthy developed. But now, bam, McCarthy's out with a torn meniscus, and we won't see him again until 2025. Now the real question: is Sam Darnold enough to keep this season afloat? Unfortunately, the Vikings have Nick Mullins and Brett Rippon behind him, and let's be honest, if these two have to step in for Darnold, well, it's probably game over for the Vikings' playoff hopes. So what do? You need a solution, and here's where it gets interesting. Yep, you heard me right. Daniel Jones, the New York Giants quarterback. Could the Vikings make a play for him? Well, here's why it might just be the smartest move they could make right now. Jones has 6 years of starting experience under his belt, and here's the kicker: he's cheap. The Giants are still paying him almost $13.8 million for the rest of the season. And the best part? He's clearly better than Mullins or Rippon, so why not make a move? And even if you're skeptical about his ability, there's a huge upside. Not only could Jones help stabilize the quarterback situation, but here's where it gets really intriguing. The Vikings have a huge opportunity to gain draft capital. Let me explain. Darnold received $10 million. Jacoby Brissett got $8 million. Marcus Mariota got $6 million. And Drew Lock? $5 million. All of these contracts can qualify for compensatory draft picks. Now, imagine if the Vikings bring in Daniel Jones for a deal, say $5 million, just as a backup. He could qualify for the same compensatory pick formula, meaning the Vikings would get a draft pick just by bringing him in. And with $75 million in cap space, that could be a huge move for the team, especially if Jones ends up elsewhere in 2025. Could this be another brilliant move by General Manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah? A play that maximizes assets, gets the Vikings through a tough spot, and also helps them gain draft capital for the future? You don't want to miss what happens next in this wild NFL season. So what do you think, Vikings fans? Should the team take a chance on Daniel Jones, or should they roll the dice with what they have? Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear your thoughts. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss out on any updates from the Minnesota Vikings. Trust me, you'll want to be here when it all unfolds. Thanks for watching.